I'm Ava.
And I'm Aaron.
And this is
cdstv. The Worth and Dot Howard Foundation Scholarship Application Process on February 3rd, 2020. Please notify your counselor. If you are interested, your counselor will provide you with the applications if needed.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes, Ava?
Will you go to Sadie's with me?
No, I already have a date.
What?
Here's your information on the Sadie's Dance.
Hey Corona, as many of you know, the Sadie's Hawkins Dance is tomorrow. The theme for this year is the 1950s, and it's an event that you wouldn't want to miss. The dance will be held in the small gym from 7 to 10 p.m. Remember to wear semi-formal clothing and to bring your IDs. Tickets are $15 for singles, and tickets are $25 for couples tickets. Have fun!
Attention! Boys basketball is playing here at home against Queen Creek, and girls basketball is playing at Queen Creek. Boys soccer is going to be playing at Highland.
Good luck to all of our student athletes, and good luck to our freshman wrestlers who are wrestling in the All-Arizona tournament on Saturday.
Stick around for a piece about electric cars.
I'm Jaden, and this is a side-by-side comparison of the new Sony Vision S electric car and the Tesla Model X. Get it? Sony car versus the Tesla Model Xbox? Well, PlayStation fans, be prepared to be disappointed because the Sony electric car clocks in at 268 horsepower, but is blown out of the water by the Tesla Model X's 518 horsepower engine. The Tesla Model X has Falcon doors, and the Sony electric car, the Sony electric car can go from 0 to 60 in about 4.8 seconds, while the Tesla Model X can go from 0 to 60 in 2.7. The Tesla Model X has a max speed of 130 miles per hour, but surprisingly, the Sony Vision can beat it by going to push it at the max speed of 149 miles per hour. However, Tesla added an autopilot, so you don't even have to worry about driving, so it looks like it's going to be a win for the Tesla for now.
The NSA collects and stores terabytes on top of terabytes of data every day on Americans with the purpose of ensuring national security. Enough data is collected to warrant their new 1.5 million square foot Utah data center with 5 zettabytes of storage. To put in perspective, if everyone uses a 128 gigabyte smartphone, this data center can store enough for approximately 5 times the human population and over 110 times the United States population. Privacy is very important in a modern democracy. Without privacy, it becomes difficult to speak freely as you start to wonder who's watching you and if you're truly safe. So, how did we get to this point? The Patriot Act was signed into law by President Bush in October of 2001 and was a reaction to 9/11 made to improve national security. Under Title II is Section 215, which gave free rein to collect any information as long as it was used for the purpose of protecting against terrorism and espionage. This sparked the NSA warrantless surveillance program that gave birth to the infamous Room 641A, located in AT&T's San Francisco Switching Center. It's a room on the 6th floor containing millions of dollars of equipment made to collect phone calls, emails, texts, location data, and web history. Mark Klein was working for AT&T when the room was being built for the NSA. He became suspicious, knowing the NSA's priority of surveillance and that all internet traffic was split into it. Klein eventually found documents containing proof that the NSA split and collected data using a system called the NARIS STA6400. When Klein retired, he took the documents to the Electronic Frontier Foundation, who filed a class action lawsuit against AT&T and the NSA in 2006. The lawsuit was dismissed due to the possibility of state secrets being made public, which would harm national security. It was then appealed to the Ninth Circuit Court, who also dismissed it as the new Protect America Act retroactively gave immunity to telecom companies like AT&T. Nowadays, several more rooms and buildings like 641A exist in major cities like New York and Washington, D.C., within windowless skyscrapers ensuring national security.
This is hastily tacked on, but I thought it was kind of interesting. The 6th floor windows of the AT&T switching center seem to have been filled in with concrete. Looking at older Street View photos, this was done sometime between 2011 and 2014. My best guess is that they're trying to curb the possibility of someone taking pictures using a drone.
Do you like to giggle?
Do you like to laugh?
Then make sure you attend the next Corona stage play production, Don't Drink the Water, next Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m.
Bald Russians, rude American tourists, and gunshots. A fun time for all. Tickets will be sold at the door at an auditorium for $5. Stay tuned for another Thumb War.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a Thumb Wars.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Ava.
And this was
CDS
TV.